In just about an hour, 2 meetings addressing the city's first possible migrant tent base camp will begin, and protests have continued all day. One meeting, hosted by the alderwoman, is expected to be packed. CBS 2's Sabrina Franza is live for us outside Kelly High School, where that meeting is scheduled. Sabrina.
Erica, there is a lot of expected tension leading up to this meeting. This will be the first time that Alderwoman Julia Ramirez, alongside a representative from the mayor's office, will address her constituents. This while protests at the proposed migrant tent base camp location at 38th in California, that's just a few blocks away from where we're standing, enters its 6th day. Protesters on 38th and California camped out for days. Chairs lined the street attempting to block construction crews from getting in.
You know, people have businesses, they have lives, they have things to get to, and they're sacrificing a lot to be here.
Jacqueline Zuniga has been here since Thursday. She says
A few people have already lost their jobs, and there's people who own businesses in the area. We're working with each other to level it out, you know, to hire people who have lost their jobs.
a show of just how passionate these neighbors are, right on the cusp of the first organized community meeting with their alderwoman, Julia Ramirez.
They had asked for, specific sites, and I didn't send over a site.
We spoke with the alderwoman ahead of the meeting.
The fact of the matter is that I actually found out when residents that live very close to the lot started seeing some of the work being done.
She hopes tonight is the beginning of a hyper-local approach to addressing constituents' concerns. The mayor, we're told, will not be in attendance, though it's his office that has final say on where the migrant tent base camps go. Part of the reason why some community members are choosing to hold a second meeting at 38th and California at the same time, they worry construction crews will take over the street if they abandon it, and don't believe their voices will be heard at the city's meeting.
Various people from all over the city to voice their concerns here in regard to a much bigger matter than just one neighborhood. This is bigger than us. We're just dealing with what's right in front of us right now.
And in talking with neighbors, some of the things they intend to bring up at this community meeting, their biggest concern, they say, is safety of their community and safety of any migrants that might move into that location. Again, both of those meetings are scheduled to start in just about an hour at 6 p.m. We're live in Brighton Park. Sabrina Franza, CBS 2 News.
Sabrina, thank you.